Well, hello, we are Tilly and Felix. We're here with Virgin Radio and we're joined by Pretty Deadly.
Yes, boy!
All right, guys, you can put it down.
All right. Oh, sorry.
Thanks, boys. Right, let's do this.
Chris Evans, how long have you been in this industry?
How long?
But what haven't you done?
What haven't you done,
What
Chris?
haven't you done? Tilly, what hasn't he done?
What hasn't he done?
Yeah.
That's right. He
hasn't won the belt.
Won the belt. We're going to do about it, Chris.
We're going to do Chris.
Crying
Chris.
crazy about it.
Pretty Deadly.
The musical.
Oh,
Come on. Chris, you got two good ones here. You got two good ones here.
all
So,
right.
yeah, lock in.
Yeah, no, come on.
Let's get started.
Multiple choice.
Come on, boy, let's play.
Sorry.
All speed right.
Sorry, we're trying to grab a...
Hold space,
I thought that's what I thought you were doing then. Yeah.
Let's hold face.
Trying to grab a little finger. Come on. There definitely was more I watched before, but the one I remember specifically was Chavo Guerrero versus, of course, Rey Mysterio. He had his leg hung up in like the truss, and he was getting it was an I Quit match, and he was just getting hit in the legs. I remember thinking, someone help Rey.
My mum painted a massive mural of Pokemon. Yeah, she did Ash, Ketchum, and Pikachu, and then on that side she did.
On what side?
On that side.
I was on that side.
Picture my bedroom.
Yeah.
My family home bedroom.
Yep.
Chris.
Which one? Who wants us? 1, 2, or 3, or 4, 5? Chris. You scared, Chris? Are you scared,
Your days
Chris?
are numbered.
You're not going to come in.
Your days are numbered.
You're scared of the board.
Your days are numbered.
Virgin Radio.
So, guys, we are so excited that WWE has come to Netflix. It's going to bring a whole new audience, especially here in the UK, to WWE. How excited are you guys about that prospect, about loads more people seeing what WWE has to offer?
I'm giddy.
He's a giddy boy.
We say it a lot in the world of wrestling. We scream, yes, boy!
Oh, yes, boy.
And I just want to scream, yes, boy. Growing up, it was a challenge to watch wrestling sometimes, a challenge to watch the WWE. Now it's on Netflix. Wow, how easy.
Well, yeah, there's no extra add-ons. Everyone has a Netflix account nowadays, don't they? That's the beauty of it. So it's very exciting. Even things like not necessarily all of our family have always been able to watch, or friends and stuff like that. But now knowing that everyone we know can see what we do is very exciting. And then to open that out broader, it's very exciting to know that the whole of the UK has now just got it one click away, essentially.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, the fans can grow. We can introduce them to WWE and how good it is, and I think that's pretty exciting, isn't it?
Because Grandma Pam,
Yeah, Grandma Pam.
she didn't know how to work the old telly.
Yeah.
But what does she know? She knows Netflix.
She knows Netflix, because everyone knows Netflix.
Grandma Pam, she's going to be all over
Grandma
it.
Pam, yes, she
And
will.
if Grandma Pam is new to WWE, say maybe like we are, we're still learning, we're getting there. If we're to go through into the archives and pick out some standout moments, what would say one each, a really standout moment that we have to see?
That is a fantastic question.
Oh, it's so tough because there's so many, which you'll learn as you start watching the WWE, of course. There's so many different things. What I enjoy is going to be different to what you enjoy, to what you enjoy.
It's a
to what
variety
he
of show,
enjoys.
of
Yeah,
course, really, isn't it?
So that's
Yeah.
what makes it tough. But I would say for me at the minute is to watch everything that Roman Reigns has done with the Bloodline, because I think the last few years he has almost like sort of revolutionized the business, I would say, and everything's changed, and we've got so many more eyes on us. And I think it's just because he's going out there and they're telling, an Emmy Award-winning story, but with wrestling. So I think, that's what I'll go for. What about yourself?
Yeah, and I guess to piggyback off of that, I think there's so much history that you can go back and watch, and I think people will go back and watch, especially now on Netflix. But I think if you start at the most recent WrestleMania that we just had back last year, WrestleMania is kind of our big event, that's our World Cup.
Yeah.
That is where so many stories finished and almost starts new ones. So I'd say WrestleMania. WrestleMania.
Cool.
Write that down.
Perfect. Yeah.
And also, I'll say that the good thing about the Netflix is that all of the past content is on there as well. So I think, start now, and then when you get excited and your juices get flowing, then go back and go through everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, have a deep dive.
Yeah.
Big game changer, isn't it? It feels like such a big deal. It's really, really exciting.
It really does.
Yeah, it does feel like a big deal.
Wow.
Yeah.
How lovely.
Hey, come on. Who'd have thought?
And can you guys give us a quick Mount Rushmore of WWE stars? Who's on there? Maybe two each.
Two each. Okay, you guys, go on.
John Cena.
Yeah.
He dominated the world of WWE. Now he's dominating Hollywood. We all know him. We all love him. John Cena, he's first.
I will take, for me, I'll take Rey Mysterio.
Excellent.
Yeah, I used to, as a kid growing up, Rey Mysterio was my absolute hero. I would jump in sofa to sofa with a mask on. So now to be in the same locker room with him is one of the coolest things.
Yeah,
I think that's just, it wasn't the question at all, but I'll just throw in, I think one of the coolest things is that we're in a locker room and wrestling with people that we grew up like idolizing, which is the craziest thing, isn't it? So,
Do you play it cool, or do you kind of...
I mean, well, we play it very cool, of course. Sometimes.
I've had a few shrieks, though.
Well, yeah, but if I get a compliment from Ray, I might be a mess for half an hour, but for the most part, I think I'm good.
Yeah, that's very true. That leaves us 2 spots, and I don't want to look too much in the past, so why not the future? I think there's 2 stars that have been dubbed as the future of everything, and that's this tag team called Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
I've actually... I think you were saying they were 1 in a million.
Yeah, they were. A billion, I think.
Yeah. Maybe even 1 in a tillion.
That works, doesn't it?
We got him going. Juices are flowing.
Yeah.
The juices are flowing.
He's in.
Zoom in, please.
Yeah, get a shot at that. Can we see that? Can we see that?
Right, so the juices are flowing, as we've established.
There we go.
We've said we're quite new to wrestling. We're still learning. But something we're not new to is musical theatre, which we believe we might have in common with you.
We love musicals.
We do.
Thespians. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Can you tell us about your plans for Pretty Deadly, the musical? Sorry, do it properly.
Can we tell them about the plans? That's a tough question.
We can't,
Guys,
we can't.
Can we
sorry.
We want to give it the respect it deserves.
Thank you.
Pretty Deadly, the musical.
Oh,
Come on. Chris, you got 2 good ones here. You got 2 good ones here. Wow. I don't think we can... We're not going to give you the whole... We're not going to give you it all, obviously.
No, we want to go and see
spoil.
it.
That'd be idiotic. But all we can say is, the cats from Cats?
Right.
They're in it.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Who did we... Jean Valjean, we mentioned him making an
2, 4,
appearance.
6,
1.
Give it to me.
Yeah, we're very excited about working on it. I think it's going to be something very exciting. We have heard rumours, although he's not contacted us himself, but Lin-Manuel Miranda loves the script.
Okay.
Yeah,
Loves the script.
Lin-Manuel came to a SmackDown recently. That's our show, the Friday Night SmackDown, and we had a moment. We had a moment on screen. We shared it.
We did.
We passed him our current draft. It was an early draft. Yeah. And he's a bit of a massager. He massages. He's gonna clean up some edges.
Yeah, it's going to work with it for a bit.
You're all right that he's not contacted us.
Yeah, it's weird that everyone keeps telling us that he thinks it's like a Tony Award-winning idea, but we haven't heard from him yet, so he's starting to get a bit...
I think he's playing it cool. He knows he's got it.
That's what it is.
He's just like, we need to just make him sweat a bit.
Yeah, he knows what he's got.
Yeah.
He knows he's sitting on a gold mine there.
He knows the power's in your hands.
Yeah. But we got it all. We've got singers, we've got dancers, we've got shows, we've got drama, we've got it all. It's going to be big.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be big.
huge. We can't wait.
You might have all that, but we thought we'd put you to the test. We'd put your musical knowledge to the test. And if you get all 3 of our musical questions right, it's quite high stakes here. You could be walking home with a Virgin Radio title belt.
No.
It's the big
no way.
one, it's the big one.
All
So
right.
yeah, lock in.
Yeah, no, come on.
Let's get started.
Multiple choice.
Come on, boy, let's play.
Sorry.
All speed, right.
Sorry, we're trying to grab a...
Hold space,
I thought that's what I thought you were doing then.
Let's hold space.
Trying to grab a little finger. Come on.
All right, let's
Come on.
Okay.
I think they've passed the musical.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Right, number 1.
Yeah.
In The Phantom of the Opera, does the Phantom wear A, a half mask, B, a sombrero, or C, a WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt? It's tricky.
Well, I
mean,
would like it to be C.
Yeah.
I'd say that if I was choosing.
I mean, he's a man that wears pain, first and foremost, but I would go...
More than anything.
I would go A.
It's the half
Correct.
mask.
1 point.
There we go.
A very festy answer as well. I like that.
Thank you.
Hard to hold that for a while. I don't know how they managed. Yeah.
Okay, complete the lyric. The hills are alive with the sound of A, Virgin Radio, B, music, or C, wrestling.
Well, I'd like to add in, though, of course, the hills are alive with the sound of Virgin Radio.
They
are.
Yeah, of course they are. But with this one specifically, it's, of course, music. Whoa. Come on, 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
And is the third one going to be hard? Or are they all for novices?
No, it's not.
What we got?
It's going to be so embarrassing when we don't know this one.
Might be the easiest one yet.
And this is for the championship belt.
Here we go.
That's why we're
So
excited.
here we go. Where is West Side Story set? Is it A, the wrestling ring,
Ooh.
B, New York City,
Ooh.
or C, outer space?
Ooh. Ooh, tough one. I will say though, the other two versions of that one do sound fun, don't they?
Oh.
Yeah, I'd love to see a West Side Story in space. Sounds good.
But I may have to say,
New York City.
They're 3 for 3.
Oh,
they
here
win.
we go. Give it to me.
Championship.
Give it to me, Tilly.
There you go. One each. Come on.
Wow.
Championship belt.
Wait, who's that? Come on the side plates.
That's Chris Evans.
That's Chris Evans
That's
himself.
Ryan
Chris
Tuberty
Evans
on the other side.
Oh my God, Chris
on.
Evans. Where's the camera? Where am I looking? Chris Evans. How long have you been in this industry?
How long?
How long have you been in
How long?
entertainment? Dare I say decades? But what haven't you done?
What haven't you done,
What
Chris?
haven't you done? Tilly, what hasn't he done?
What hasn't he done?
Yeah.
That's right. He
hasn't won the belt.
Won the belt. And I think the WWE are rolling into Europe. They're rolling into the
rolling
UK
in. That's right.
maybe March.
Yeah.
So
what
Chris
What are you
Evans.
going to say to Chris, huh?
Get over here. Wow. And come fight us.
That's right, Chris.
And in case you
I didn't
want
think
a
he'd
PG
go there,
version-
but he did. That's how I know he's mad at you.
Get him.
All right, and if he
Your
doesn't
turn.
see you in March, I don't even want to say what's going to happen. I'll say that.
Chris, the WWE are waiting.
We are waiting.
Well, there we go.
That is something I would go and see
Yeah.
in a heartbeat.
Big Chris Evans, you have been challenged officially.
We've laid it down. And you know what, as well?
Now get him again.
I'm going to go back in because we didn't say we're even that confident we're willing to put our Virgin Tag Team Championship titles on the line.
We're going to do about it, Chris.
We're going to do Chris.
Crying crazy
Chris.
about it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, this just in. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Come on.
Great stuff. That will tell him that will. That really get him.
We'll play that to him first thing in the morning.
Yeah. Start his day
Yeah.
with
In the
a
right
challenge. Wow. Okay, well, we're going to change the pace. We're going to do
sorry, yeah, sorry,
I'm excited.
I love it. Amazing. We're going to do a Virgin Radio classic game. We're just going to ask you some first. Start with the first wrestling match you remember watching.
Oh, that's a great question.
I remember mine.
remember
Don't know.
yours?
Yeah, I do actually, because it was very emotional. I think there definitely was more I watched before, but the one I remember specifically was Chavo Guerrero versus, of course, Rey Mysterio. And he was hung up, he had his leg hung up in like the truss, and he was getting it was an I Quit match, and he was just getting hit in the leg with the chair, and I remember that one, because I remember thinking, someone help Rey.
But that's the beautiful thing about this company and this business. You never know what you get. Because my first memory is two grown men fighting in a supermarket. Milk flying everywhere.
Amazing.
Yeah, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Booker T.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
crazy.
from that point, you were like, this is it.
That was it for me, yeah.
This is what I'll be
Where's
watching.
the nearest Tesco? Yeah, that was my first.
Okay, changing tack slightly. The first record or album that you ever bought?
Start on that one.
That's so interesting. A Busted.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Charlie, Matt and James. Mwah.
Uh,
And still going strong. Still
Yeah.
going strong.
so good.
Well, I'll give a shout out to the troublemaker himself, Ollie Murs.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you like that one?
Love Ollie Murs.
Fellow Essex boy.
He's the modern day Rob Williams.
He is.
He is.
He is. He really
The second
is.
coming.
I miss him though.
Yeah.
I miss him. You know, I feel like I've not seen him as much.
I think he's coming back. He's doing stuff.
See?
He had a baby.
Congrats. Congrats, Ollie. I can't wait to see you back when you are ready.
In your own time.
Exactly.
Who's the first wrestling superstar you met?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, that was interesting. I will say, actually, I went to a local show and met Fit Finlay. Who? Yeah. I did, yeah. Really? Yeah. I guess I haven't told you that, but yeah, I did, yeah. Which was cool because he had like quite a fun song when I was a kid. So I remember meeting him and thinking I was enjoying that.
Yeah. Do you know what? I can't fully. I would say Finn Balor. Yeah, who's a phenomenal star on our Raw show on Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Excellent. What was the first music concert you ever went to? I'm feeling it's going to be Ollie Murs again.
Well, do you need to ask? Yeah, my first concert was Ollie Murs, of course. I like the guy, you know?
How many times now? 10?
I think we're on 25. Yeah, but,
My first concert was Busted. Yeah, my mum took me for my birthday. I can't remember how old I was, but it was fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, that's worked out well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What's the first poster you put up on your bedroom wall?
I not a poster, but my mum painted a massive mural of Pokemon. Yeah, she did Ash, Ketchum, and Pikachu, and then on that side she did.
on what side?
On that side.
I was on that side.
Picture my bedroom.
Yeah.
My
I'll
family home
the door.
bedroom.
Yep.
On that side it was Kenny from South Park. So, PG.
Yeah.
Whatever I do. Yeah. So I'll count that.
I would love to have a good story, but I can't remember any. I don't think I was a hanger, if I'm honest. I don't think I was much of a. No, I don't think I was much of a hanger.
Bare walls.
Minimalist.
Yeah, that's white walls, and I just stared at them. Listening to Ollie Murs.
What was the first world title you won?
Wow. I guess we'd say the NXT UK Tag Team Championships. Yeah, representing.
Yeah, which we held twice.
But that was
It's not relevant.
It was the first, yeah. And it was a beautiful moment, wasn't it?
It was a very cool moment. Yeah, it was during COVID, so that was a very different
Yeah,
moment
it
because
was.
obviously that was during the empty arena stuff. So that was a very interesting time because there was no. You always expect that to be this huge moment.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we dreamed of winning a WWE championship.
We just had ourselves,
But
didn't
it was
we?
just us and no one there.
Yeah.
But we enjoyed it.
Oh, I love
And
it.
each other.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I ever need.
And then the second time you did it was there with the crowd.
Yeah.
That must have been so different.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and not to go too much into it, but it was actually for the NXT UK Championships, the Tag Team Championships, and the NXT. So it was for 2 championship titles.
Was a.
There was like 3 other teams, and we won it all. Unification.
Come on. It's the smart one of the two.
Yeah.
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 Right, I think I might know the answer to this one, but what's the first song? What's the first song you'd sing at karaoke?
Oh.
Troublemaker.
Well, it would be Troublemaker, but I'll try and give you another one. So let's give Ollie a break.
What are you going for?
Ooh, I would
feeling
say
right now?
probably a little bit of Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up.
Nice.
You can't really go wrong with it, a little bit of a jive.
Yeah, and you kind of want someone to sing along, don't you? I'm going to go Smash Mouth, All Star.
Yeah.
That's
Get all the Shrek fans
Yeah,
in.
get the Shrek fans in.
Yeah.
And there'll be many.
What was your first paid job?
Okay, so
We come from humble beginnings.
we come from
don't
humble. So we're both paper boys at a time.
Yeah. My first job was.
I worked in a fish shop. It was called the Trop Shop.
Great.
And
Like fish and chips or fish?
no, actual fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Manga.
No one was.
Don't call
eating
them that.
No one was eating them.
So
Like an aquarium type
that.
one. Yeah. But it was fun. But the tough part was, when you buy a fish, the bag's really, you get the bag and it's like really tight. That is the hardest thing to do. So I would sell people the fish and then I would bag it up and it would just be this saggy bag and it was really awkward because everyone knows that's not good as well. So everyone knows the standard bag. That was a struggle. Maybe didn't even mention, but you got to try.
I worked at Waitrose, and I put in a big shift at Waitrose, yeah. And I can give you, how many pointless stories would you like? Because I've got a few of them.
I'd give them at least 2.
Yeah. We had the fish in a bag. It was really hard to do.
They're hard to tie.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Yeah, I worked at Waitrose. I did it all, every section.
Okay.
I was there doing it all, and I loved
Belly
it.
counter.
Yeah,
The
I'll do it all.
bakery.
I'll do it all.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard the staff discount there is strong.
Yeah, and it actually transfers over to John Lewis.
Wow.
So if you're looking for a
You're
little...
covered.
Yeah.
Once actually, here's the pointless story for you, but once Alice Donachie, she left, but she still wanted the discount. So she hit me up, I'm calling her out now,
Classic.
and she said, can I use the discount on the sly? So you're welcome, Alice.
Yeah.
You'll always want the discount.
Alice has been exposed.
Yeah.
Love it.
Poor Alice.
And finally, tell us about the first friend you made at school.
Fantastic.
Because can I go with just something to start? I would say it's tough talking about friendships in front of Kit because obviously there's an element of
best friend.
of jealousy when we talk about other friends.
Who is she?
Yeah.
Tell me the name. What, do you have a story?
Who's your friend?
My first friend. My first friend was. Sorry.
Do you have a story? Because I'll go.
I felt like you wasn't going to go, so I tried to go.
Matt Anderson. Yeah, my childhood best friend. He's still my great friend to this day. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, and I would say Brody Stouffer was I went to a goalkeeping class when I was a kid. I was a goalkeeper. And then he also went, and then just randomly I was playing football in the alley, and then so was he, and he just lived behind me, it turned out, and so from then on we went to different schools and stuff, but he was kind of like my childhood best friend, yeah. So
Different schools feels quite hard for the school friend question.
yeah, but I don't have one, so this is just what again. And he's still a friend.
It works.
Yeah.
How lovely.
Guys, we're feeling pretty inspired by
you
you
are.
both. And I think we need to discuss this more, but I think we should potentially look at starting our own tag team. Do you think that could possibly...
There,
I love it.
Chemistry's there.
Can you give me a chemistry high five?
Yeah,
This is going to go, so look at the elbow, that's the trick, okay? Ready? Oh, good.
Wow.
That could have gone so much worse.
Yeah,
To be honest, the pressure was really on, and you did great. Yeah,
I think we got a tag team.
Yeah?
so too.
What are we thinking about names? Have you got a name suggestion?
Can we get a quick little rundown of what are you guys going to be bringing? What's this? How do you see this?
Yeah, what's the
tag team?
vibe? What's the...
Well, a few things about us, okay? So we get up very early for work.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, there's a bit of a height difference going on.
Yeah.
We have the
Sort of a
same
little
brain.
large
yeah.
vibe.
We think very similarly. So I think we could have the element of surprise about us because we kind of know what each other's going to do next.
Telepathy.
Yeah.
A bit of telepathy in there.
Yeah, we sort of have
Okay.
a
We have a
small and
connection.
big.
Yeah.
No offense. Tall and short.
Yeah.
Are you
Big.
able to finish each other's
Sentences. Yeah.
Really?
Sandwiches. Yeah.
yeah, sandwiches?
So this, yeah, okay.
All right. So
Maybe like size doesn't matter.
Oh, I like
Love
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get some t-shirts made.
And then that's our, and then
The
maybe
merch
the
will do
signature
great.
move is something to do with, messing with, you're going to be scared of him, but wait, size doesn't
I
matter.
like that.
Oh,
Yeah?
that's
Do you
cool.
think
Got any
that?
good ones? I think it's a good one. It's a good
Okay.
starting point. You
I
need
think
to
so.
start a few.
I think you load up like the biggest punch.
Yeah.
And they would be terrified, so they would, cover up and try and run away.
Yeah.
Thinking that's where the danger is. They'll turn around and you knock them clean out.
Yeah, I could do
clear.
that. I reckon.
Write that down. Let's
Okay.
say that.
Yeah.
Great.
Size doesn't matter.
Are you happy with the name, though?
technique.
Are you happy with the name?
yeah, really happy. I think,
I'm
yeah.
really happy, and I guess we'll see you in the ring.
We will see you in the ring.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
guys. That was awesome.
That's all we've got today. Thank you.
Chris?
That'll sign us out.
Chris?
Now back to you, Chris.
Chris?
Which one? Who wants us? 1, 2, or 3, or 4, 5? Chris. You scared, Chris? Are you scared,
days are
Chris?
numbered.
You're not going to come in
The
March,
days
are
are
you?
numbered.
You're scared of the board.
The days are numbered.
Yeah. Also, though, it'd be lovely to meet you. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Sorry, no, you stay tough.
Virgin Radio.